Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber Podcast. I am your host, Everett, aka 2BCKU, aka the Beast with the Least. This is episode 71. I don't have a clever thing to say after, like the previous episodes. Joining me this week, the usual douchebags. Devin.
What up, Skank?
JJ.
What up?
And man, oh man, I thought it was going to be a quiet week in gaming. Boy, did Microsoft say fuck you. Oh, yeah. Oh, EA, I guess, too. That was more the beginning of the week, and this week was bookended by some pretty big things that did not make the internet happy, we'll say. But yeah. Woof. But we'll get into all that. Let's go ahead and just talk about what we've been playing this past week, because I do want to get into the news a little bit quickly. Because yeah, JJ, we'll go ahead and start with you. What have you been playing? What have you been playing this past week?
Oh, what I've been playing this past week. Thank you for asking. I played some RuneScape. RuneScape, man. Got to the level I need, and I kind of felt I hit that wall where I'm kind of done. For a little bit. I grinded a lot on that game, and I kind of just taking a break a bit, I guess. Well, not go as hard, but I guess a little bit of Silent Hill F, and played some Night Rain again with you guys, and the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta as well.
I played one match of that fucking Black Ops 7 beta. Ooh, excuse me, Jesus. And I just have not went back because
It's trash.
no. See, here's the thing. Like, we talked about it, obviously, right? Like, because I think it was you, right, Devin, that said, like, you don't understand why Call of Duty does betas, period. And I'm like, they're marketing ploys. That's all they are. Like, it's just for, like, especially for people who, that's pretty much all they play is Call of Duty. They hear, the Black Ops 7 beta is out. I'm going to go play it. Or maybe, for people who every year they still buy the Call of Duty, but they only play for a few months or whatever it is. And they're like, oh, cool. Let's try out Black Ops 7. That's all it is. It's just a drum up hype for the next Call of Duty. And yeah, like, there's no, like, I can't think of a time where a Call of Duty hasn't, and recently or whatever, more recent ones where, like, they didn't have some kind of launch issues. Because they've been, I don't know. Did Black Ops 6 have launch issues? JJ, do you remember that?
I can't really remember.
Yeah, I can't remember that. Maybe Black Ops 6 didn't. But, like, I know Modern Warfare 3 did. The new Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. I don't know if Black Ops 6. But yeah, like other games were like, they had some kind of whatever. So clearly these betas aren't, like, they're not using them to try and fix server issues. Because if they are, they're doing a terrible fucking job of it. Yeah, that's all it is for marketing. I don't know. But I like I said, I played one match of the beta and was going to go back, and then other things took over. But I'll get to that. Devin, what about you? What have you been playing?
Gears Tactics. I'm on the final boss on that, so I need to. Obviously, I can't die. I'm insane, so I've gotten to that point without losing a unit on insane. So I'll get that achievement whenever I finally beat it. I don't know. I think I might have to like restart the whole battle over again. I think. I'm not sure. I think I'm like in a bad spot, like use the wrong um abilities at the wrong time, but we'll see. Um yeah. But yeah, did that. We played some Night Rain, and now I'm playing a little bit of Mario Galaxy 1. Got that on Friday in the mail, so playing that right now.
Cool. Um, yeah, like I said, I played a one match of Black Ops 7 beta. Yeah, the Night Rain. But I've been playing. I started playing the what is it called again? Tunic. It's on Game Pass. It's a Zelda clone where you play as like a fox. It's a Zelda clone. Like that's all it is. But I mean, it's good.
I don't. It's more like a Souls clone. But
I was gonna say, yeah, it is. It is a Souls clone too.
It's
In
Zelda and Souls combined.
yeah, because it's clearly like super Zelda inspired with like the dungeon stuff and the aesthetic. It looks like yeah, they clearly were trying to like look what it looks like, but it does have like the like a role and all that stuff and the bonfire, all that, and it can be kind of hard. So like I see where the Dark Souls influence is, but I would say it's.
I mean, you can just turn on the fucking assist mode and it's easy as fuck.
I would say it's closer to being a Zelda clone. That's just hard, because, like I said, like with the whole like go to the dungeons, collect the. It's like I have to collect like 3 keys or something. I think at this point or something. I don't remember where I'm at actually, but yeah. I don't know. I would say yeah, it's like a Zelda clone that plays like a top-down Souls-like, I guess. I don't know, because that's just the gameplay. But I don't know. I'm a little tired of like it's a Souls-like, it's a Souls-like, it's Souls, but this like okay, but like they clearly were trying to evoke like Legend of Zelda with the way the game actually goes, the way it looks, and all this stuff. They wanted it to play like a Souls game, but they wanted this to be like, what if we played Legend of Zelda, but it was super hard? Obviously realizing that they probably don't remember the original
And we
Legend of
gave
Zelda.
no direction. And we gave no direction. And you get no direction on the really the game, and you unlock like the manual to really kind of help you as you go
Yeah,
along.
that whole manual thing is kind of hilarious to me. Where it's just like you don't know
Yeah.
what to do. You just go along and then like get the pages and it's like, oh, now this is how you do this and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know.
it's pretty Soulsy to me.
Again, trust me. Play it. It is
I have played it. I played it when it came out.
You did. Well, I
That
don't
is
know
correct.
how you. I don't
I
know
love
how
the
you.
soundtrack.
I don't know how you are like. Oh, it's more of a Souls like.
It's Souls. Yeah, calm down. That's my check. There's no category for Zelda category. Like, oh, it's a Zelda.
I guess it would be.
Zelda-like.
Yeah, there's no Zelda.
Yeah.
Like-
So Souls games reign supreme. You're welcome.
Jesus.
Just like Sekiro.
Sekiro's not Souls. Anyways, so yeah, I've been playing that, or was playing that up until Saturday, because I pre-ordered the fucking game a long time ago, but it didn't come in until Saturday. It was supposed to be on Friday, but I've been playing the Digimon Story Time Stranger game. So thanks for that, Amazon.
Yeah, Best Buy was supposed to deliver my Mario game on like Friday, the launch day, and then it didn't get here till or Thursday when it came out. I didn't get it till Saturday, so
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I got it physical or whatever is because I had gotten a $25 gift card from one of my coworkers for Amazon, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll get it physical." Or else I would have pre-ordered it on digital or just bought it digital. But yeah, like this is why I am like, oh yeah. Now I remember one of the things I hate about physical is that like, although I mean, if you go to a store, they should have it, right? But I don't know. I hate also too like. I forgot that like because I haven't bought a physical game in so long or whatever, or really played one like in over a year or something. I forgot that like, yeah, okay, cool, you got the physical disc, and people are always like, oh, I just pop in the disc and play the game. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't just pop in the disc and start playing the game. You have to download it. Like, you still have to download the fucking thing. And I'm just like, oh, so if I would have got this digitally, pre-ordered it, and then pre-downloaded it, I would have been playing pretty much right away. Whereas now I got the disc, put it in. Oh, now I gotta wait until this is all done. Okay, yeah. Digital is supreme. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. Anyways, yeah. So I've been playing that the past couple days. I'm actually playing it right now as we're doing the podcast because yeah, I kind of am addicted to this game now. Literally, I was up until like 1:30 in the morning last night from like I don't know how long. I played like maybe 7 hours or some shit yesterday.
7 hours? Jesus Christ, dude.
Okay. Maybe you can do like long sessions, but
Me? Bro, I got a kid. What the fuck you talking about, a long session? That's just out the window.
anyway, I can't play fucking for more than maybe a few hours. All right, I do not have the time. I have work, a girlfriend, unfortunately, and other.
I hope she hears that.
I joke with her all the time. She knows I'm kidding with her, somewhat. Anyways, no, yeah, dude. I feel bad for, or well, maybe I shouldn't feel bad. Like, it's not like it actually is gonna do anything or like they're gonna suffer from it. But I'm like, you know, there's always been that, ever since Digimon came out, well, came to the U.S., what, in 1999? Jesus Christ, it's been a long time. Like, every so often you've seen that, like, Digimon versus Pokemon. Like, I think this year with two games coming out, not simultaneously, but pretty close to each other, because I think Legends ZA comes out in, what, 2 weeks? No, dude, this game's... what? If Legends ZA plays even a little bit better, like, I don't think they're gonna like completely change how the game plays or whatever and all that stuff. But if it's even just maybe a little bit better, slightly better than Arceus, Legends Arceus, like, dude, Time Stranger just is so much better than the Pokemon games. Like, yeah, this game is just, yeah. I mean, okay, if you only play on the Switch, then your choice is easy. Just get Legends ZA, because I don't even think Time Stranger's on the Switch, which is kind of weird. But if, like, you have a choice to be able to get Time Stranger or Legends ZA, fuck, man, Time Stranger's so much better. Like, because the story, man, like, they actually focused on the story. And, like,
it's not for Switch, by the way. It's only for Steam, PS5, and Xbox.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not on the...
Damn.
I don't know why it's... You would think that, like, it would have been. But I guess they just didn't want to develop for the Switch 2 or some reason, or... I don't know. Yeah, man. It's... Again, it's an RPG. Apparently, it's a lot of people saying it's, if you played like the Persona games, it's like Persona. I've never played any of the Persona games, so I wouldn't know. But you know, it shares a lot of similarities to like the Pokemon games in that, like, you have your team. You know, it does the whole battling through. You know, I'm forgetting. Turn-based battle system and all that stuff. But what something I really liked that I was like, oh wow, I don't remember this because I did play a little bit of Cyber Sleuth, the Digimon story Cyber Sleuth. Like, instead of like, oh, you got to catch them, so weaken them and then throw an item or something. It's just like, no, kill the Digimon. If you kill enough of this certain type, you've scanned enough of them to be like, make a strong version. So it's like, okay, if you kill like 5 of them, you get 100% scan rate. But if you kill 10 of them, you get 200%. and you get a stronger version of it. So then you just create the Digimon and all that stuff. And I kind of like that because like it's super easy to like Digivolve and get everything, and like I've already got like pretty much the Digimon that I want. So, and I'm pretty sure I'm like not even a quarter of the way through the story, like because I've actually been trying to do the side missions too, because those are pretty important actually, because you have to like, so you have like a separate level besides just the Digimon. You also have like your agent level, and to level that up, you don't just, it's not through battles. You have to get anomaly points. You do get anomaly points through main story missions, but if you do the side missions, man, you get a shit ton of that shit. Like, yeah. You don't want to just do the story stuff. You want to do the side missions. If you want to level up your agent level and get some super strong Digimon and all that stuff. But I don't know. If you're a fan of JRPGs, this is a good one. And monster battling and all that stuff. If this keeps going, like if I'm enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying it right now, I think this might be my game of the year right here. Like, yeah. This is making me like, I'm going to have to, after I beat it, I'm going to probably go back and actually play through Cyber Sleuth. So. Digimon is back? I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, probably not. It's never, look, it's never going to be like, obviously as popular as Pokemon, like, duh. But one thing I love about the Digimon franchise, like, I know it sounds stupid or whatever, but they're willing to...
whatever you say sounds stupid.
They're willing to do stuff that, like, obviously Pokemon's not going to do. Like, they have to stay kiddie for the kids, you know, Pokemon, but Digimon is like, oh, you know, when I'm playing the game, they're like, what the hell is going on here? Damn it, I can't get it open. And I know it's stupid, but it's just like, oh, you're clearly like, you want to show like, hey, we know you grew up. Most likely you grew up, you know, and you watched, you know, with Digimon, you watched the show, at least a couple of the shows or whatever. So like, you're probably older now. You don't want to just be like, oh, we don't really talk about death or show violence or anything. No, dude, like, yeah, there's like a Digimon at one point, he's just like, fucking kill me, just do it. I'm like, dude, calm the fuck down. He's like, kill me.
Sounds pretty metal.
Yeah. See, I like
I
that.
thought Digimon was more fucking teenager shit. Didn't matter when. Like, that's just a little older than Pokemon.
I mean, it kind of,
in my opinion,
it kind of always was, because even like if you watch like the, I don't know, did you guys watch the original show? Like, obviously the American release, but that original Digimon Adventure. I mean, even if you haven't watched either anime, Pokemon, or Digimon,
I
like,
watched a little bit of the show. I didn't watch too much of it, but I know I've seen a few episodes and stuff like that when I was watching WB or whatever.
Yeah, because it was
Kids,
on
whatever.
No, it was on Fox.
I thought WB Kids.
No, that was Pokemon.
I think it was some Jackie Chan Adventure and all this shit, but anyway.
So obviously, I don't think I need to. You know, I don't even think you guys would have need to seen any of the Pokemon anime, but like, you know, they don't really get like too brutal, or they try not to show stuff that would be considered quote unquote adult. Hell, like
one of the newer reanimated when they retold the original like Kanto one. Or no, yeah.
Oh, the
Kanto.
Pokemon Legends or something like that, or not Legends, Pokemon Chronicles
on Netflix. It was where it like fucking, what was it? Charmander? No, Squirtle, right? Biting the fuck out of Charmander or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like screaming bloody.
So that one,
shit.
Which is why I was like, man, I wish they would have continued that as a show. Like, here's the one for the.
And I hated how they just time jumped so much in that.
Dude.
Like, oh, where they were in Elite
Because there's
Four,
like what? There's only like 4 or 5 episodes or something.
Yeah, it's short. I thought it was like gonna be like a couple of like.
That
like
needed to be like a season, where it's like they show like it's like all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, he has like 4 badges now. It's like, wait, when did that happen? Oh, and now his Pokemon is the highest form or whatever. He has a Charizard, right, or whatever. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, beside from that one, they don't really do too much in the Pokemon. But like, even in the original Digimon, Digimon Adventure from 1999, even in the American release, and you know how America is, they really censor shit or whatever. Like, during one of the arcs, they fight a Digimon named Myotismon. They kill him, and they're like, "Oh, okay, cool, everything's cool." There's two characters, one named Matt, one named TK. They're brothers, but they don't live with each other because their parents are divorced. They don't shy away from shit like that. They talk about like, oh, that they're divorced, and even when the parents like both are there after the big battle with that Digimon, the little kid is like, "Hey, look, everyone's here," and you can see like they're like uncomfortable, and they're showing like the dad actually smoking a cigarette and stuff. So like, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Like, yeah, it's always been geared more toward like, hey, here's more for like the older kids and stuff like that. Like, yeah. So it makes sense. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I like the more mature, like, where they're more like willing to go with certain shit with Digimon. Like, I played Digimon Survive last year, I believe, or 2 years ago, whenever it came out, and like literally one of the Digimon eats one of the characters. Like, it's not like he kind of like swallowed him. No, he eats him, and they make the it makes the crunchy noises. They don't show it, but like they show like enough, and it makes the crunchy noises, and it's like, yeah, he's dead. They're like, yeah, he killed him. They're not like, oh, he banished him to the Shadow Realm, like Yu-Gi-Oh would say, or some shit. I don't know. Anime's weird, man. Anime's weird. All right. I think we've rabbled on enough. JJ.
Did.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened? Sorry, I was asleep.
JJ, before we move into the news, what about your weekly updates with your games?
I thought I had something, but no,
Let's
I
go
don't
with
think so. I guess
JJ's
like,
weekly update.
like, let's hear for the news. To be honest, I'm not on the internet that much, so I'm not entirely sure. Nothing too crazy coming out. I guess maybe Monster Hunter Wilds and Final Fantasy. I think coming out soon. And I guess the Call of Duty Black Ops the 7 beta is officially out now for the people that do not have pre-order. And I think right now this weekend was double XP on the fucking beta, which is crazy. So I got to like level 15 like in a couple games.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was like, double XP on a beta? What the fuck? And because I was like, damn, every fucking dude I'm playing is level 20 already.
It's a marketing ploy because they know, they're like, hey, get to what? It's level 20 in the that you can get to.
The close, and then the new one now, since it's open now for everybody. I think they rose it to level 30 now. I think.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like, get to the highest, get to the max level, you get some stuff, right, for the release.
Yeah, for the game. Like, I think it's just a lot of stuff for Black Ops 7.
They're trying to. It's a marketing ploy. That's all it is.
I can give you a release of it.
Like, that's what Battlefield 6 was. You know, like, all the beta was just to get you all the crazy unlocks for the game.
Yeah. All right.
I think that's really nothing too much that I really was like, oh, I gotta talk about this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
But nothing too much on my end. That's it for the news.
Oh, God. All right, then. Let's go ahead and talk about what's been going on. All right. We're going to talk about this first because these things are kind of stupid. So, PlayStation is releasing some stuff for their 30th anniversary. First up, we'll talk about these. They're doing a collaboration with Reebok. Yeah, Reebok. And releasing some limited edition PlayStation 30th anniversary sneakers. They're Reeboks. They have that color scheme, with the colorful PlayStation logo, the like grayish white color. They look okay, I guess. Nothing that
a pair?
No. Just fucking no. I hate stuff like that. Like,
You don't want me dripping in
You hate
swag?
the shoes, bro? Like the cleanest shit, bro. I printed like all the designs from.
He just doesn't want to drip in swag.
I know, dude. He's just scared that he buys it. He's gonna be playing Team PlayStation now, bro.
That's definitely.
They're gonna look so good next to my Sonic and Shadow Puma shoes.
Oh my god. Are those
Yeah,
real? Did you make that up,
that's
or
a real.
is that a? Oh my god.
That's a real thing.
That's
That's
a
a real
real.
thing, and they had those shoes also come in out in Fortnite. So you could have bought those shoes for your characters in Fortnite as well. I was kind of sad because I thought they were the actual shoes from Sonic and Shadow. So I'm like, am I getting the fucking like the the Shadow like shoes from the games? Like that's sick as shit. No, but it's the actual Puma shoe, and it comes out I think later this month. Because it actually came out already.
Unrelated shoes. I keep trying to get the Shea Gilders Alexander shoes, and those keep selling out. That's kind of disappointing.
I mean, they're probably surprised that people want to buy them, so they only make like 5 pairs, and they're like, "Oh shit, they keep selling out." But, whatever.
Oh, never mind.
Anyways,
How many championships does your team have?
I think like the Sonic shoes come out the 30th, and they have a special shit that's kind of like collabs with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. So you get like little different like things you can attach to the shoe to customize it, just like the cars in the game. That's it from what it's showing me on the Puma website.
I can't believe that shit. Shoes, video games. So yeah, I don't know. Wait, are you
other
guys?
shoe collabs and stuff. I'm not. I mean, I'm not gonna buy them. I mean, I'm the shoes I'm trying to get are the Shea SGA shoes. So those are the shoes that I'm spending my money on.
Yeah, I don't buy fucking Reebok.
Yeah, I'm pretty much exclusively with Nike.
Yeah, I mean,
Nike all the
I don't.
way.
I,
Nike.
the thing is, for me,
You're one of the
I'm not
six
one of those
viewers.
people. I'm not one of those people who likes to spend a shit ton of money on shoes because I want to wear shoes. I know a lot of people will be like, I can't wear these, or they barely wear them. And the thing is, for me, I'm like, I'm gonna want to wear my shoes, and you know what happens to shoes? They get destroyed because you're walking in them. They wear down and everything. So I don't like my brothers. They've spent like 100 and something to 200 and up on shoes. I have some coworkers that are like, yeah, I bought these pair of something for like $250. I'm like, you're a fucking moron. You spent that much for shoes that you're wearing right now?
You just don't understand
No,
the drip and the swag.
the most expensive pair of shoes I've ever bought were like $100, and I was so like, I can't believe it. It was like for some boots. I was
You're like,
so
I can't recover from this.
yeah. I was like, I can't recover. Like mentally and monetarily, I was like, I'm never gonna recover from this. I was like, I was so mad at myself for buying $100 pair of boots. Now they're boots, so they lasted forever, or whatever. But still, no, it was $120. It was $120, and I was like, I can't believe I bought these. Never again. So I don't spend it. The most I spend on shoes is like when I buy a new pair of boots because I like to wear boots. $30 at Walmart. I think actually they're $35 now. Damn Trump. Yeah. Remember, everything's getting more expensive. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I can kind of see like somebody who buys like an expensive shirt or whatever, things like that. I guess, but
Just
shoes
get ruined too.
I know, but like you can kind of like, oh, I'll maybe cover it or whatever it is. Shoes, how can you protect shoes at all? Like you're walking on the ground, they're gonna get destroyed. Like your feet
You're
touch.
walking in shit all the time. You're just walking in dirt.
Well, I mean, this is Los Angeles, but yeah.
And if you lived up here with us in Oregon,
Oh,
I can
my
see
God.
why, because you're running in the rain. You know what I mean? It can get.
Well, if it's raining a lot, I would buy. Speaking of rain, today's sponsor Vessi. No, I'm kidding. Yeah,
We're
no.
sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow
Are we not?
But yeah, I don't know, man. Another thing that PlayStation is releasing. I don't think this is for the 30th anniversary, but so I'll just get it out of the way. They're set to release a revised PS5 DualSense controller that'll have a removable battery. This one I don't think has been confirmed, but this looks like something that they're going to be doing soon, which I'm like, finally? And you know what's hilarious? All the people that are like, dude, this is such a good idea by Sony. Like, yeah. I'm like, Microsoft has been letting you replace batteries and shit for years? And everyone talks shit about Microsoft's controllers. Like, why would I want to replace batteries? That's stupid. I don't know. This is a good idea, though. Because...
Sure.
What? You would not want to replace the battery in your controller easier? Well, maybe it's not. It doesn't mean as much for us because, I don't know. When was the last time you turned on your PlayStation, Devin?
I don't know, about a month ago or something.
JJ? I'm going to assume he hasn't turned it on.
I think... I want to say I haven't turned it on. What do you think? What do you think I didn't turn on my PS? I mean,
I'm going to say February of this year.
Didn't want to make a guess?
I mean, he's been playing Silent Hill. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
I bought an Xbox.
Okay, well.
Well, I bought Silent Hill F on the Xbox because it's actually on Xbox.
So I'll say March, just so that way Price is Right rules. If it's any between March and now, I win.
It is. It's probably last year, in October.
Oh damn. Well, we both lose. Price is Right rules.
Yep. And it's funny because I got a Snapchat literally a year ago today was the Silent Hill 2 remake released. So I'm like, damn, it's been a year. Yeah, I only think I played a few weeks
crazy.
in October.
You still use Snapchat, though.
Yeah, bro. Apparently they're charging people if you have more than 5 gigs or some shit.
Wait, no. It says right. Wait, when did you say you were on?
I thought it was like the end of October, like November. I thought.
End of November.
Unless I randomly got on to check
last year.
fucking...
So
I thought last year.
I'm looking. I'm on my PlayStation app. It says last online 3 months ago.
Oh, 3 months ago. Wait, it couldn't be. Was I playing Fortnite? I think I was playing Fortnite.
Maybe.
Why were you playing Fortnite on PlayStation?
Because I have Fortnite on PlayStation.
I think it's. You were telling me, right?
Because
like, way you're.
The thing was,
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird as shit because on my Xbox, I downloaded Fortnite and just played and didn't link an account or whatever the fuck with Epic. So I made an account on Epic on PlayStation so I can get the God of War stuff, and then I got the Master Chief one. But when I tried to download it, it wasn't synced. So I had like a few skins on Xbox on a random account. That was bullshit. But my PC and my Sony are connected on an Epic account. So I'd have to make another email as a dummy one, move that account stuff onto that email, and get my main email onto the Xbox and be able to transfer all my shit over and be with cross progression. But I'm like, fuck, that is so much to do. Kind of like, I don't care as much. It's because I really just get the Black Halo armor set. But right now, like, I just play on computer. I don't really care. But until, our topic later.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think I was just playing that, and it's during the Star Wars event. I think we're playing.
Then yeah, on here it says Devin was online 8 days ago. So.
Damn. Like fuck. I guess a real game.
I turned mine on. A while ago. I turned mine on. I think 2 days ago. I downloaded Digimon World Next Order because I had it.
Play my PlayStation soon because I'm gonna just beat Silent Hill F.
Oh, I also.
On fucking endings.
I also went and like canceled my subscription to PlayStation Plus. Like I was like, oh, I gotta cancel this because honestly, I don't give a shit about PlayStation Plus. Like I just don't. I don't. So that's why I was on like 2 days ago or whatever.
Oh, this is canceled.
Yeah. All right. So last thing that PlayStation is going to be releasing. This is definitely because of their 30th anniversary. A book that just details the history of PlayStation. Has behind the scenes stuff, sketches, things like that. Here's the thing. So the book is $100.
You don't know how to read?
Here's the thing. The book is $125. The deluxe edition is $325. Who the fuck is buying a book for $325?
I mean, yeah, that's a lot for a book.
That is kind of nutty. like I don't even know what to fucking come with. Like fucking artwork and shit. But that's gotta be a lot of fucking artwork.
Yeah, artwork,
And
the
like and
history. It's a big ass
signatures and
book,
shit.
but fuck that.
That's. I'm gonna see how it's a book of history.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, is there even gonna be any smut in it? Like, come on.
Jesus Christ. Like, that's the important part, right? Is there going to be any smut?
What?
Damn, there's only be only
Well, that's what's big on
1,994 copies.
reading books right now is the smut. So, like, are we gonna get any smut?
Jesus. Wow.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool. I guess there's only gonna be 1,994
For the deluxe
copies of the
edition.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,994.
For the year it came out.
Yeah. Well, that was in
That
Japan,
was a little
right?
cheeky. But yeah, it came out on December 3rd in Japan, and a year later. Well,
In America. Or rest of the world?
Yeah, September 9th, 95. In the United States, at least. But yeah, that's kind of a little cheeky, man. I guess I like little things like that.
So, yeah. If you're willing to drop $125 for a book, or $300, what did I say, $325 for a fucking better version of a book? Stupid. Now books have ultimate editions.
It'd be cool if it even came with, like, if they were like, oh, if you buy the book, like, it comes with, like, also a 12-month PlayStation Plus, you know, or something like that. So,
as far as I know, it doesn't come with, like, any cool shit like that. It's just...
Yeah, or even just, like, they're like, oh, we get, like, some free skins for some of our newer games. Like, you can get a Ghost of Yote skin or something, you know?
That would be kind of nutty. Like, cool, like, shit, but... Oh, that's a God of War Deluxe shit.
Yeah. All right. One more thing for this little Sony section. We'll call it. Sony now is looking to be. They're aiming to become an entertainment trading house with IP pickups. I mean, recently, you know, they've been buying a lot of studios and other things. Right here says, yeah, Sony has invested almost $13 billion into IP over the last 7 years. You know, buying, developing, and combining businesses and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, this is more than just PlayStation. This is Sony because, yeah, you know, they don't just do video games. They're music, movies, stuff like that.
TV.
Yeah, TV. So, like, this is the reason. Obviously, I want to bring this up too is because, like, when it comes to the video game side, this is why I think, like, they are going to become, like, more of a third party thing, like a publisher, just like Xbox is doing. Because if they want to just try and get as much IP as possible, you then have to spread that out as much as possible, and then, like, oh yeah, now, hey, you really like that video game, we also have a TV show coming. Or, hey, we got a movie or a book. Or, here, buy the soundtrack and, you know, stuff like that. I mean, you want to spread your seed as much as possible, right? I think it's a good idea. The only thing is, I think they need to be smarter with some of their stuff because they've also kind of fucked up recently with some of their acquisitions and startups and everything with, like, what was their name? Firewalk Studio that did Concord. They had that. Nothing happened. Then there was the studio that's doing, what is that heist game called? I don't remember, but, like, we haven't heard anything. And then the studio head left. Everything with Bungie. Like, so, I don't know. I mean, we've been seeing it, right, though, too? Because when it comes to video games, like, how many of we have The Last of Us show, right? And then there was the Uncharted movie. They're making a Ghost of Tsushima movie or show or something, right? They announced that. I swear they did.
Jackson Dexter. Oh no.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Jack and Dexter. No. The other one, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, they had the Ratchet and Clank movie. We have the God of War show coming up at some point.
It'd be cool to get a fucking goddamn Killzone shit. That'd be cool as shit. Show or something.
A Killzone show would be kind of
Right, that'd
cool,
be cool as
actually.
fuck, right? That would fuck.
You
That
know,
would fuck
maybe not
hard.
Killzone. I think they'd be more likely to do like Resistance
Fuck
because
it both.
I mean, yeah, fuck it both, but I think they'd probably be more likely to do Resistance because of like, oh look, here's a post-apocalyptic alien invasion show or whatever. Like that post-apocalyptic stuff is still pretty popular, I guess. I mean, it'd be kind of cool because like, how many alien invasion shits do we get?
Oh, it took place in what, World War II?
I want to say it was World War
Right.
II.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be interesting to see that shit. Fuck, I'll see that movie. Like, and then Killzone, like the slow paced espionage, like, weird shit in that one. Fuck,
Yeah.
even Infamous one too. They got some good shit they can do.
Dude, they
Yeah,
an Infamous TV show, like an animated
A
Infamous
kid
TV show.
movie
would be
for Sly
cool.
Cooper. That'd be tight. Like,
Dude, didn't they do like a Gran Turismo movie or some shit? Or they're about
oh yeah,
to?
they did. They did last year, I think. Or this year? I think it was earlier this year or
Or
last
was it
year.
earlier this year?
Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
Well, it was based on like the. It's like a real life thing. A kid fucking played a ton of Gran Turismo.
Yeah,
And
and,
became like
yeah.
an F1
Yeah.
F1 driver or some shit.
I mean, so yeah, like Sony clearly wants to. They don't want to. They don't want to bank on just video games, but they're clearly leaning onto their video game stuff to.
Yeah, they're
To
leaning
hold
on
up
the IP to other IP. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised. You mentioned it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they start making, like, I don't know, books. You know, like to go along with all this stuff. Like, I don't know, you make a God of War Ragnarok book. You know, like or like a God of War book that does stuff in between the events of God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. You know, or
Yeah, a
graphic
bunch of things.
novels.
Yeah, well, look at
Yeah.
the Halo. All those books and shit. I feel like I think they're pretty decent, right? From what I understand.
Wait, quick
For what
aside.
it is.
Did you guys see that the Halo show is on Netflix now and it became their
Yeah,
number one?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
It was like their
dude. But
number
again,
one streaming shit. I'm like, I thought the show was literally just dead and buried.
Yeah,
Well, they
well, it's
probably
like
still
when
did
Madam
on.
Web came out on
Oh yeah,
fucking
had it on
Netflix. It was like
what,
the
a month
number one.
later. Yeah, because nobody wanted to watch it. It's like that's like the most shit. It's free. Well, like I'm paying for Netflix. I finally get this. I'll watch it. Fuck it. I don't have to pay for fucking membership. Just like when a lot of those Disney movies now have been flopping hard as shit. Once it gets to Disney Plus, it's
It
like
gets
most
on there.
streamed movie.
Well, yeah,
of the
like,
year. Because it's free. Like, no one wants to drop
Didn't
it.
the what recently went on streaming? The Superman movie. It's like doing numbers, as the kids say, right? But like, the movie didn't do that great in theaters. But
Still made like 650 million.
yeah, but I guess they were like not completely happy with what it made or whatever. And now it's on the stream. It's on HBO Max it's called HBO Max now again, right? And it's their number one streaming movie, which is hilarious too because their number one streamed show is Peacemaker right now. So
Just fucking Peacemaker's peak. That's
what-
Peak Maker.
oh God, I can't believe you said that.
Oh, that's tight. That's fucking tight right there.
So yeah,
Clip that. That's a bar.
okay, but yeah, so Sony, they're gonna try and be another big entertainment conglomerate again.
Are you gonna
Well,
clip that?
No, I'm clipping.
I feel like
nothing.
I know we just said it before, but they got a lot of good shit they can run with as long as it's done good.
Look, yeah, it has to be done well.
That's the thing.
Like if it's done well, it's yeah. And like I've said on a few podcasts already, like I think that's going to be the next big thing now. You know, after superhero movies, you know, now that superhero movies are kind of dying down, it's hey, let's try and do a bunch of video game things. You know, because clearly, like I mean, you know, we did have that before where like they try to make some video game movies and not all of them were good. You know, you get stuff like the Super Mario Brothers or the Mario Brothers movie, whatever it's called, with fucking John Lithgow, whatever his name is. Not John Lithgow. What am I saying? John Leguizamo. Fuck. John Leguizamo. And, I'm forgetting the other actor's name. Fuck. I always remember his name.
Yeah, fuck. God.
He was in...
Yeah,
he was
John
in...
Wick. Yeah.
He was
He
in,
made all this shit.
No, he was in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I don't remember his name.
Is it John?
No, John Leguizamo his brother, but
It was
Bob Hoskins. Bob Hoskins, the late great Bob Hoskins.
Oh, that one. Okay, Bob Hoskins. Okay, yeah, sorry. I switched to people.
Yeah.
Then.
You know, and then obviously pretty much anything Uwe Boll fucking made. You know, but you got some pretty like bad good movies, like the original Mortal Kombat movie.
I was like,
the first two Resident Evil movies.
Resident Evil, yeah.
Street Fighter movies.
The Street Fighter movie. Like they're entertaining. They're not good movies, but you're entertained by what they are. They're good for that or whatever. But now you're getting like prestige shit like The Last of Us.
Mario
and stuff like. Or no, but you're getting good stuff like the Mario movie, the Sonic movies, the Last of Us. Well, the first season of The Last of Us show, the Fallout TV show. You're starting to get like really good stuff. So yeah, I think this makes a lot of sense for Sony to be like, hey, let's invest in all this shit, especially if they're gonna like try and like buy movie studios or like make a movie studio or whatever it is, and like really heavily lean into their video game IP. Like
I wouldn't doubt it because they're kind of done with Spider-Man shit right now, right? Like all the Venom shit's kind of done. So and obviously all their other Spider-Man villain movies kind of just suck ass.
Yeah, like so. What was Sony's big, especially when it came to like movies and stuff? Their big thing was like the Venom movies, like that Venom universe they were making. That fucking crashed.
I still need to watch the last Venom one.
I haven't seen. Yeah, I haven't seen the last.
I just watched it actually like last weekend.
It's on Netflix.
It's not bad to be honest.
I have it.
Bad, I don't think.
I have it. I just haven't watched
it.
You
bought it and you haven't watched it?
Yeah. I don't.
You're fucking retarded. This is why you have. This is why you're broke.
It's because every time I plan on watching it, something happens, and then like I just don't end up watching it.
You're like, now I'm gonna. You're like, I should turn this on. You're like, actually, I'm just gonna go goon.
I go to fucking beat one out, and then I fall asleep for.
No, it's called gooning. Don't.
Dude,
if we want to do numbers, you gotta.
I gotta say gooning. I can't say beat one out. Okay.
Yeah.
Rub one out, whatever. I gotta say what the kids are saying. I goon, and then I take a quick nappy nap. I don't know.
And then you start busting.
And I start busting. Then I wake up and get some brekkie. Oh my god. I can't believe I just said those words. Anyways, alright, let's move on to the next thing. Fucking
I mean, you're dating a child, so I mean, you should know about this stuff.
She's 23.
That's a child.
They didn't even know what 9/11 was. They studied that shit in school for them a bit, 100%.
Holy shit! I just realized she was born after 9/11.
Ask her what she thinks 9/11 is.
I literally was getting ready for high school and was watching the news because they're like, yeah, I remember getting up and I'm watching the news and they're like, plane crashed. Was it an accident? Yeah, we don't know. We're trying to get all the details. Blah 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 blah. They're showing the fucking thing, and then you see the second plane fucking go in. I was like, whoa, that just happened.
Yeah, I lived like third grade,
I lived it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember where I was. I thought I was at home or something because I was sick or something, or I don't know. But my parents said I was at school, but it's just weird. I kind of just don't remember.
Yeah, ask her what 9/11 is. See what her answer is.
Well,
I studied that in high school, like a couple years ago.
Jesus.
No, I saw like this clip of this comedian, like he was like doing like crowd work, and like this one person like that was born like either after it or he like was really little, like had no idea like what 9/11 was. She was like, I didn't know till like last year's because it was on September 11th. Like that's why I was called 9/11. And he's like, what the fuck do you think they call it 9/11 for? Like,
yeah.
So ask her what it is, just to see. And then if she doesn't, like if she's like, I don't know, then you're definitely dating someone who's way too young for you.
I mean,
like she knows you're old and have no money, right?
She knows.
Okay.
She knows. She is definitely aware of that.
So you're saying that she's gonna be here when we're all fucking popping off, right? We're living in a fucking gaming house, right? Podcast shit.
The.
She's like, we started from the bottom, now we're here.
No, because Everett's never gonna fucking move up to Oregon. He's an old baby. I don't like the rain, even though it keeps
I
things clean.
fucking hate the rain. I
That's a weird thing.
I don't think California likes that either when you're in a fucking drought all the time.
I fucking hate the rain.
The rain is good. Feeds
The
feeds
rain
the
can
plant.
suck my ball sack. All right, so Avalanche Studios, the creator of Just Cause, they also did something else. I don't remember. They were working on Contraband, Microsoft game or Xbox game that got canceled. That was earlier this year, right? Fuck, man, there's so much shit happening. Well, they're not closing down, but they are closing down a few studios. They're closing down Liverpool studio and reducing its workforce in Malmo. I've never heard of that, and Stockholm. So we're getting layoffs again. Which, yeah, they cited. They had a statement. Just they basically said losing that game kind of fucked them. So like, there's not really much they could have done. This is what it is, and yeah. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, this is probably just, again, right? We say this all the time when it's studio closures or layoffs. Just sucks. Hopefully, the people land on their feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kind of happens.
It's happening everywhere in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. All right, let's just move to the next thing. You know what? We'll talk about this real quick. I don't think I actually saved it in my bookmark. Oh, I did. Rock Band 4, which I do own, is being delisted.
Digital or physical?
I actually
Fuji.
own it both digital and physical.
Oh, so you're dumb.
Well, okay, so I bought it. I got it physical. Well, no, I didn't buy it. It was a gift that someone bought me. So I had the physical. It wasn't the full set. It was just the guitar and the game. But I lost the disc, and I was like, oh fuck. I was like, fuck it. It was like on sale or some shit. So I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna buy it. It was like $30 or something like that. So I said, fuck, I'm gonna buy it. So I bought it and downloaded it so I could just keep playing. And then I found the disc. It was just like in a random case somewhere.
This is again another reason why you're poor.
Whatever. I was able to download it when I had a Series S. I was able to download it on that.
Yeah, you just wasted $30 though. You could have bought one meal for you with that.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, one meal and half a meal for my girlfriend. Fuck, 30. No, dude. Like, today, we went and bought food, and we bought cheap. Like, we spent cheap, quote-unquote cheap. I still spent $21, dude. It wasn't on meals. It was just like, it was at McDonald's, dude. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. $21
Did you order in the app?
I know, right? Is that what I have to do? Is order in the app all the fucking time?
Yeah. Yeah, dude,
ridiculous.
if you don't order in the apps when you go out to places, you're an idiot. Like, you're literally throwing money away.
But I have to. That's the, as the kids say, that's the hack.
Is like most of the time McDonald's in the app, just FYI, has like a 20% off. Like you can get 20% off like an order at $10 and more. So you could have saved like $4 today, most likely.
Well, okay.
Just letting you know. Like you need to download every single food app there is. Like I have, even though the ones I don't even go to places very often. Like you gotta.
So I should just download.
Yeah, download Taco Bell. Download all the apps.
Digimon, of course. But yeah, back to Rock Band 4. As of it looks like, yeah, today it turns 10. The game. But it doesn't really matter. This weekend, they're delisting it and all the songs. You'll still be able to download it if you own it If you own the songs, you'll still be able to download the songs. But Rock Band 4 is no more. Obviously, it's rights issues. Probably costs a lot of money to keep all that shit going, and I'm pretty sure they don't make enough money anymore. Like the music genre of games are just.
Or maybe they're making Rock Band 5.
Or I mean, honestly, I would love that to be the case, that they are making Rock Band 5. I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Yeah, because you probably can't.
I was gonna make that joke too.
No, we're probably gonna get a DJ Hero 3.
Dude.
With my luck, that's what's gonna happen.
Well, DJ Hero 3 DJ Hero is a superior game, so that's fine.
So yeah.
That's a hill I will die on.
Look, man. So anyway, I don't know if this. I don't know. I mean, they're probably even like delisting it too because now they have that. What is it called in Fortnite? Fortnite Festival, right?
Fortnite Festival, baby. Hell yeah, bro. Hell
so they probably focus on that too, and if they're gonna really try and like they're gonna be putting music out and all this stuff. Maybe they're more focused on that as well. But I just kind of hate that like Rock Band is, for all intents and purposes, now it's probably gone and dead. I've loved like the music genre for video games. I don't want to play Fortnite Festival though. Like, it's all pop music. I don't want to fucking play.
No, it's not. It's literally just over the shit, bro. I just played the fucking Power Ranger theme song earlier. Fuck you smoking?
You don't want to play Sabrina Carpenter songs?
No, I was playing Gangnam Style, bro. I was playing fucking Linkin Park.
What is Sabrina
I played
Carpenter?
Mr. Brightside.
What does Sabrina Carpenter sing? She sings "Haters Gonna Hate," right, or some shit. I don't know.
No, that's the other Snow Bunny.
Espresso.
I don't know, dude. I regularly because I honestly don't remember like their music. You can swap out Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Miley Cyrus, like all these white
Do you have
blonde.
song blindness? Kind of like
are you
face
crazy?
blindness? You have like song blindness?
That's
Dude,
crazy,
like
bro.
if somebody told me like if they picked a random like Miley Cyrus song and they're like, oh yeah, this is Taylor Swift, I'd be like, oh okay, I would believe you 100%.
No,
dude,
maybe
you
by
get
title.
not that ignorant, bro.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
No. I'm not saying by title. If they played a song.
Asking, like you haven't seen Peacemaker season 2, but like there's a character who has bird blindness. People like face blindness. Like, do you have song blindness? Because like people like you should be able to tell a little bit by people's voices.
I'm telling you right now, dude. They all sound the same to me.
Song blindness.
No, when it comes to like those blonde white girl pop artists, they all sound the same. Now you put out a song from like Adele, I'm like, oh yeah, that's Adele. I know. Because she sounds different. If, rest in peace, you put out a song from Amy Winehouse, I know that's Amy Winehouse. Because she sounds different. There's different, like...
Yeah, Miley Cyrus also sounds like a chain smoker when she, like, no offense to her, but like her voice is also very different from Taylor Swift.
Dude, no, look, I have the same thing. Like, if you put out... I know there's Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and someone else. Like, there's 3 of them. Those black...
Stallion?
Yeah, her. If you put on a song from either one of them... Like, I remember I was dating this chick...
Do not talk about my queen, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, my God.
You shut your fucking mouth.
So, I remember I was dating this chick. She put on, like, a Nicki Minaj song. And she was like... She was fucking with me. She's like, yeah, it's Cardi B. I was like, okay. I completely believe her because dude, those 3 all sound the same to me. Like, for the longest time, Nicki Minaj isn't WAP, right? Or she is?
No.
Yeah, for the dude.
Yeah.
For the longest time.
Yeah,
wait, is she? It's
yeah, it's Cardi B.
No, they hate each other.
Yeah. So, dude, but for the longest time, I thought that was Nicki Minaj. Cause I don't know. Like, dude,
Cardi B sounds more trashier. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They all sound equally trashy.
No, she's like a
the only one that. Well,
that's
Cardi B.
Cardi B, bro.
Well, Cardi
She's
B
our
is having
age, too.
Stephon Diggs baby now.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think was it Cardi B like made a they were shit talking each other. I think with Nicki Minaj, and she's like, "Well, just meet me at this school because I think her husband can't get it close to a fucking
Yeah,
school or
that's
some
what I'm like,
shit."
dude. Nicki Minaj is like, yeah, her husband's like a registered sex offender. I'm like,
Jesus.
It
God.
is crazy, bro.
No, and look, dude, this is look. I am fully aware that I'm going to sound like an old boomer right now.
Oh, yeah.
New music,
Yeah.
I just cannot tell difference. Like, there's a lot of new rap artists that like they all do that like auto tune shit, and I don't know who's who. Now, like you put like certain ones I know, like I know, even though I think his music sucks, I know who Kendrick Lamar is. I could tell who he is. I know who Drake is, even though his music sucks. I know who Drake is.
Well, he's another pedophile.
Well, yeah. Like I don't know the difference because they all just bleed into each other, just sounding the same.
Well, if there's an artist singing about like wanting to date Millie Bobby Brown, that's probably
Drake.
Just
Yeah.
FYI.
All right, let's move to.
Yeah, looks like they took it to an 11, right?
Holy shit! All right, so let's move to the next thing.
What? He was the one texting little girls, so
Yeah,
I
and
don't
hugging
know.
her and
I'm the
shit. I
bad
was
guy.
like, really, really friendly.
My God! All right, so hey guys, are you excited about the next Halo game?
There goes our
Fucking-
Drake collab and shit, bro.
I know. Looks like we're never gonna get that Drake collab now.
Thank
Fuck.
good.
Like, how are we gonna compete with Kai Cenat, bro? God damn it.
Nah.
All right, so
We have to be loud.
are you guys excited for the next Halo game? Or what?
It's the remake of the first one, right?
I mean, that's been the rumors for a long time.
I mean,
Like,
I like cool as shit, bro.
yeah.
I'm always excited to play like a little Halo if it's not dog shit.
I mean,
But I played every single
I would
Halo so far,
assume
so I'm excited.
you don't want to play any game that's dog shit.
I mean, he's playing Silent Hill F.
He was about to say, I play some games that
I play Destiny, Mega Man.
League of
What other game
Legends.
you like? Any
League of Legends.
Digimon game? Oh, dude, don't get me started with League of Legends.
He's like, I played my fair share of dog
Game
shit
for
games.
Tarkov, yeah.
So-
Shit, I do play a lot of shitty games, I guess.
Or Gears of War Online for you. Like, this game is so bad. Oh my God! If you guys, man, if we could just record sometimes the way JJ gets on Gears of War Online. Beautiful.
Dude, yeah, that
Cinema.
been funny. That should have been like, I think by every time I should have just fucking made early YouTube channel, bro. Just me just raging and shit.
I mean, yeah. If it was just you raging on like, oh my God, yeah, yeah.
I would have been the guy. I would have been on Rooster Teeth, bro, doing rage quit, bro.
You would have
Sorry,
been. You
Michael,
would have been
but-
the original rage quit. Yeah.
but
So, anyways,
but it's funny. Some of the shit I say is funny. But
yeah. But so Halo Studio. God, I hate that they're called Halo Studios now. Halo Studios. They're gonna do a deep dive on what projects. It says projects. That they've been working on this October 24th during the Halo World Championship. I mean, yeah, that's been the rumor. I'm pretty sure it still hasn't been confirmed, but that's been the rumor that they've been working on a remake in Unreal Engine of the first game, and they're moving over to the Unreal Engine, right? That's what happened. Yeah, we talked about that last year.
so.
Shit, we talked about that last year. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a remake of the first one's cool, I guess. Like,
It's
I'll
weird.
play it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be to get the Sony people. That way they have the
Oh.
first one.
Yeah,
Yeah, and especially if this game does, like, Microsoft's been kind of letting some games, like, Gears of War come to PlayStation. So, yeah, this could be a big thing for Halo.
oh yeah.
the
If it's on
remake of it
PlayStation,
to go to PlayStation as well.
I mean, honestly,
You know?
that's why. Like, that's honestly, if this turns out to be true, which apparently it's being co-developed by Virtuous Studios, the guys who did Oblivion Remastered, and they also did the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. Like, if this is true, they're remaking the first one. Like, that's why they're doing it, because that's the reason why Gears of War Reloaded was a thing, that they didn't do like a trilogy or something else or whatever, because they're releasing it. They're gonna release it on PlayStation, just the same way they released Gears of War Reloaded, and it's to get PlayStation players who've never played these games to be like, you know what? Hey, I'm probably gonna want to buy the next game or whatever. You know, like that's what this is. They're trying to onboard new players to these games, new fans, and all that stuff.
Fresh meat, fresh
Yeah.
meat.
Fresh meat, right? That yeah, and I wonder if that makes them like see the sales. They can be like, hey, let's do commit. Let's say Gears 3 remake and just or like the Gears 2 and 3 or whatever, push that forward so they can both come out again, newer graphics, updated shit on both
Dude,
obviously Xbox and
if we could get a
PlayStation.
Gears 2 and 3 fucking remake, that would make my life much better.
I
Along with the Vikings Super Bowl.
like they have to, right? At some point, there has to be like remakes of Gears 2 and 3. Like
I mean, they
they
don't
have
have to do anything.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I don't see why they wouldn't do it at some point just to be like, because they have to do something to release those games on PlayStation. So, I mean, maybe they'll just do remasters, which I'd be fine with as well, I guess, but yeah. So, I don't know. So, obviously, yeah, we have the rumor of the remake of the first game, but it says projects. What else do you think they'd be doing?
The next like mainline Halo, like Halo
Infinite 2,
Infinite 2, yeah.
Or maybe DLC for Infinite? What about a Halo Wars 3?
I thought there was another company that did fucking Halo Wars. But Halo Wars 3 was cool because the bad guy in Halo Wars 2 is the one that came out in fucking the new one. I
In
thought.
Infinite, yeah. Well, he showed up, but he was. They had someone else actually as like the main villain. But
Yeah,
it was that faction,
like,
the banished.
at least like yeah, at least they're like starting to connect that stuff instead of it being like random side shit, which is cool. I like it. I like the stuff. Um, but I would like to see Halo Wars 3. That'd be kind of cool. Um, I played a little bit of Halo Wars 2. Some of the DLC in that shit was kind of tight though. I think they had like a horde mode. I think on Halo Wars 2.
Fuck, you might be right on that one.
I know.
Yeah, no, it was Firefight, right? Well, yeah, they had their Firefight on it, which is kind of.
Yeah, I thought it was cool as shit. And I was tempted, but I think it was like back then it was like you had to buy like the whole season pass. All it was expensive, like it was a little pricey. I'm like, I don't know if I want to play this for like a couple days or like a week or something. Just not touch it again for a bit. But unless I had to convince Sam, like, dude, let's go balls deep on Halo Wars 2 or some shit.
Jesus.
So,
Did you guys raw dog it?
Oh my god.
I think so. I think we high fived at
Hell
the
yeah,
end.
dog. Hell yeah, brother.
Oh my god. So, anyways, October 24th, Halo Studios showing off what they've been working on. All right.
This is 3 weeks from now.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
do this. Less than 3 weeks. Yeah.
less than 3 weeks. All right then. Let's get to the two biggest things that happened this past week. First big story. EA has been bought and they're going private. They have announced an agreement to be acquired by PIF. I don't know what that is. Private investment something, I guess. Silver Lake and Affinity Partners for $55 billion. But that's not the biggest thing from all this. The thing that's obviously been the most talked about is that Saudi Arabia they own EA now, or at least partially own EA. I forgot what the name of the damn EA group that's buying them is called. I cannot seem to find it for some reason. But with the buyout, the thing that's happening is that there's some bad shit with this. So it's a leveraged buyout. I don't know exactly what that means. but apparently there's going to be like a $20 billion debt. I don't know who's in debt. It just says that the company's going to be $20 billion in debt. Meaning,
Shit, my bag is. I'll be right back real quick.
yeah. Meaning, and nothing's been confirmed on this. It's not like they've come out and said this, but like the talk with insiders is saying that they're talking about they're going to start using AI, aggressive microtransactions, cuts, obviously, layoffs and everything to start saving on money.
Yeah, like this is like to try to cut a profit as like fast as possible. Like that's what this is for. Is like they expect in the future for AI to cut the cost of video game production down, and then so yeah, like they're gonna be like 20 billion or
Yeah,
million. Which one do you
$20 billion with a B.
Yeah. So they expect it to like them to be able to like sell this in the future for, you know, like the 80 million, like, you know, like sell EA to somebody for like $80 million or some shit like that, you know. And then they still make money. So, or 80 billion, I mean. So
The other thing that's been like a talking point is that like who has like the people that are buying EA, because it's not just Saudi Arabia that's like, you know, worrying some
Jared
people.
Kushner's
Jared
one of
Kushner,
them.
who is the son-in-law, correct, of Trump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who?
Pretty sure he's married to Ivanka.
Yeah, I think that's he's married to her, and he's.
Who Trump wishes he could fuck.
But the thing is, Kushner has shown that like he has a lot of the same like thinking as Trump. So a lot of people who work at EA are very worried about what's going to happen. Some former BioWare lead writers are saying that you know, with this deal, that they're worried EA is going to become just focus on guns and football and cut out all the quote-unquote gay stuff, which obviously for BioWare would probably be pretty bad because they've been leaning into that kind of a lot with you know, all the LGBT stuff. I mean, I don't know if they'll actually like cut that stuff. I think they'll look at that and be like, look, this is why you're losing money, and say maybe don't do it or we're going to lay you off. And so that'll probably be deemed as that, oh, they're telling them not to, but I think that's just them heavily, you know, hinting like, hey, we don't want you to do it. I mean, BioWare, we've talked about BioWare so much with...
Also, you're getting people that are buying a video, like, he does, like, I mean, the Republican Party always uses video games as a scapegoat of, like, that's the reason why there's violence and gun violence and shit like that. So it's just like, I don't know, like you're getting people that are like they literally are buying EA to obviously make a profit. They're not doing this as like a passion project. It's not like how like if I were to fucking have enough money to buy the Vikings, it's like I'm not buying the Vikings to make a profit. Like I'm buying the Vikings because I love them and want to like, you know, be the reason like they succeed. And
whereas if you had enough money and you bought, let's say, the Trailblazers,
yeah, I'd run them in the ground.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you don't have a passion. You're like, no, I need to make money.
Yeah, or if I bought like a hockey team, like just a generic hockey team, like I'd want them to do well so I could sell them for more money. Like, but I wouldn't be passionate. Like, if let's say if they didn't win like the Stanley Cup, like I wouldn't really give a shit. I'd be like, all right, well, is my team more valuable this year than it was last year? Dope. That's all I care about. So And that's all they care about. They don't care about if it's gonna, make quality games. Like, like, are we gonna get like these, I don't know, artistic games or whatever.
No, I think they're gonna heavily lean into what has made EA money, and that's gonna be like that is gonna be Madden. That's gonna be the sports stuff.
Madden, your football club, your yearly releases like Battlefield.
And they're gonna get and the microtransactions. Oh yeah, they are definitely like I know. Again, I know it was like rumors, it's speculation and stuff like that, but they're going to do it. Like the microtransactions are gonna, they're gonna really, really lean into those because that makes money. Like ever since microtransactions have became a thing, like you see so many companies just like that's a that's like the bulk of their revenue is stuff like that, downloadable shit. Uh, yeah, like I don't know how much worse it could get in a game like Madden. I know that Madden is pretty bad with its microtransactions or just their sports games in
Yeah,
general.
well, or it'll just be like it won't be like more microtransactions. It'll just be like even like people are like, oh, it's just a roster update. It's gonna just be even more of just like a roster update. They're not gonna put much time into improving the game or like adding new features. Like that's what they'll cut costs there
Yeah.
when it comes to the.
And this just leads me to believe that if Battlefield starts having, if people come up, hey, we'll pay you this much money for a collaboration, they're gonna be like, yeah, fuck it, go ahead, put Sabrina Carpenter in Battlefield, because it's gonna make them money. They want that money, and I see that's the thing too, and that's why like you see like people that are working there, they're like worried about like, oh, they're gonna cut out all the quote unquote gay stuff or whatever. I don't think it's again, I don't think that they're worried about like, oh, this is gay, so we don't want it. I think they're worried about like, no, this company doesn't make us money, so make something, and if you have to cut out the gay stuff, and that's gonna make us money, then fucking do it, or else we're shutting you down. And again, like I was saying earlier, starting to say earlier, we've talked about BioWare a lot, like that they've been ever since what was it, Mass Effect 3, basically, right? They just have not, or no, Dragon Age Inquisition. Besides Dragon Age Inquisition, they just have not been coming out. They have not been releasing games that are setting the world on fire anymore, or even like really doing well enough for them. And the last game like bombed, the Veilguard.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, if the next game comes out and it's bad, like yeah, maybe because there is gay stuff in it, and people are like, I don't want to play
Yeah, I
it.
don't think that. I think it's just they just don't. They're just not making quality games because I mean, Baldur's Gate's got plenty of gay stuff in it.
Maybe it's just forcing it on you to be there. Like
No, I
maybe
think
that
it's just
maybe that's the
making a
thing.
bad
But
game.
like, yeah, it could be
I
that
think it's
too.
just
Like if
I
you're
think
saying
it's
that the
just literally
game's
making a bad game. Like people like Baldur's Gate, literally. I mean, can you like you can fuck like a bear in that shit? No one gives a shit. Like I don't know.
yeah, but
Like
I think with the whole way it is
just make a
because
quality
it's a
game.
Dungeons and Dragon campaign. So you literally do whatever you fucking want. So like you not being able to fuck a bear or whatever the fuck, it's kind of like bullshit.
No,
But like
but
Dragon Age is a lot of
no,
like yeah,
Devin
there's
is right.
romantic dice and being shoved down your throat. I'm binary. I'm like what? I'm binary. Like
I'm
who the fuck
non-binary.
starts a sentence with that? Or some shit.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but Devin is right. Like, if something's good, it doesn't matter that it'll... Like, I mean, some people have pointed it out or whatever. But those are just the people who are online just always pissed off about any kind of, diversity shit or whatever. But, like, the Peacemaker show. People, on the whole, love that show. But, like, if that show was bad, the stuff where, like there was a line that, like, the black character says, like, oh, I don't think this Nazi world is so much different from our world and stuff like that. Like, people pointed it out, but I think if that show was bad, that line would be blown up so much more. Because now, when you have things like that, people are just going to, it sticks out like a sore thumb. And like I've said it before, like, I don't think people care about gay characters unless it's bad. Like I loved fuck the
I feel it's like, yeah, if it's a good story and it's not shoved in your face all the time about a character being their sexual orientation like that, like I'm gay, I'm binary, or
see, and that's the other thing
I'm
too.
straight. I'm like, okay, like I don't give a fuck.
I think
like,
that's the other thing too, is that character's story was completely about them being non-binary, and so like the game is bad, and you're clearly focusing on this aspect that we do not fucking care about, and doesn't even make sense to the lore
it
or
all
whatever.
comes down to just good writing. It's like we don't give a shit about. I don't give a shit about straight characters if like the writing's shitty about them. Like obviously, like I mean, if you have a like Duke Nukem Forever, like the writing was shitty, so like the game was shitty, but that character is like as straight as you can fucking be. So it's like just write the game well. Like write the character well, like write the dialogue well, and like think you can write whatever the fuck you want to write about. You just have to write it well.
Well, I
exactly.
mean, you're making another,
the...
but no, you're making another good, like, point about like it doesn't matter. Like if again, Peacemaker, if that show was bad, people would point out how Peacemaker is kind of not a good character. Like he's self-centered. He could be a little bit stereotypical in some stuff. But the show's so good that shit's not getting pointed out by the people who don't like that type of shit.
Yeah.
That, like, again, you make something that's good, like, that, these characters can be gay, they can be homophobic, they can be whatever it is. If the writing is good, if the gameplay is good, or whatever, things like that.
I was gonna also bring up, like, I know you see that, but like the fucking Last of Us show, like the best of season 1, I feel like the best episode was the 2 gay characters.
Yeah, no, that
was like
first
such a
season,
solid thing.
Because even though that story was, because that's the thing, that story, yeah, was clearly about 2 gay characters, but if you just made it a straight couple, that episode works. Like, it's so good on its own. They just happen to be gay. Whereas, yeah, but then you cut to season 2, and it's like, you have the 2 gay characters again, but this time, like, it's so forced, like, look at how gay they are, and this is, and it's like, okay,
yeah, exactly.
It's looking at, like, you're like, oh, look at how gay they are, but it also just didn't work because these characters, the way you're writing them, like, this is, it's just not good writing for their story. It's not. Yeah. No, yeah. Like, yeah, that was my favorite episode of the first season because it was just that good. And
yeah, exactly. It was very good. It's just about people that loved each other very much. Like I said, they happen to be gay, but it's just you didn't really see that. You just saw past it, and it's just them just trying to live life in this fucking world, you know. Mm-hmm. And it was very good, very powerful.
And yeah, and it wasn't about them like, oh, let's go on an adventure when it's a revenge story and like not take shit seriously. And then when there should be dramatic tension, just be like, oh, how about I'm gonna say I'm gonna be a dad. Yeah, just stupid shit. Bad writing. God, I fucking hated season 2. But I was not alone. A lot of people did not like that season, so. And a lot of people didn't like.
That's how we felt watching all of Halo, and you're like, "This is good." And we're like,
no,
this is bad.
The first season was good. That second season was not good. Look, the first season was good.
It wasn't. It was below average at best. Like, if that's your quality of good, then sure, it was.
Look at, dude. Look at. I'm gonna say it again. Like, what? Tell me. What is the story of Halo?
Finding the Halo rings and killing the Covenant. And
exactly. The story of Halo is such a plain, bare bones, like by the numbers thing almost. That like.
And yet they couldn't even do that, right?
Yeah, they couldn't even make it work. I think the argument is so fucking stupid. Like, they can still make a good shit like that, bro.
Okay,
good action thing.
But
people
here's the thing.
Like
Here's the thing.
Halo.
Here's the thing. Honestly, they probably were never going to be able to make a good show. You probably can't make a good Halo show, which is why I say, like, fine, you guys don't like the show. I liked it, that first season, whatever. But you probably just can't make a good Halo show because the story is not there. It works as a movie. A 2-hour, 3 hours even, like, trilogy of movies would have been so much better. And I've said that. Halo's
No, I
not
said it
meant.
too. Halo
Not
should have
meant
been
to
a
be.
fucking movie.
It
But
should have
again,
been a
that's what
movie.
District 9 was. District 9 was a Halo movie until they had to fucking scrap it because it cost too much fucking money.
Like, I'm looking at that first season for what it was, and it was good enough. They clearly just could not keep any kind of anything going for the second season. But again, Halo cannot be a show. It can't. The same way, like, I am kind of worried about Gears of War, but also at the same time not, because, like, there is a lot more story. Because they are more focused on the characters in the Gears of War games than just, like, oh, you have to beat the Covenant or beat the Locust. Like, there's more going on in the Gears games, you know. So maybe that it can work as a show better. Oh, well, they're making it into a movie, but there's also the anime. That's what I'm more talking about. The Halo show, you can't do, the Halo stuff, you can't do that because Master Chief's not a character. Like, he's just not. And even when they've tried to make
John
him
Wick's not a character.
huh? Exactly.
John Wick's not a character either.
John Wick's not a
So
character. But those
Still
movies are so
fucked to me.
no.
Yeah,
But,
that's literally what the Halo movie would have been. Just
Yeah.
fucking fucking, John Halo just kicking ass, bro.
which
That's
is what they
it is.
needed it to be. They needed to make a
Yeah,
movie.
I think you said before,
they should
multiple
have.
podcasts. That had been a movie.
It would have been.
Show should have been an ODST shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because
they
you could focus on.
bullshit anything
Yeah.
at that point.
You could focus on some no-name, John ODST character.
Was it with the girl, right? The one they made into a Spartan, right? At the end or some shit like that, right? She could have been the ODST, looked at her shirt, and randomly at the end of season 1, they meet up with Master Chief, and it just makes a big deal about it. Like, oh, we're gonna die here. Master Chief comes up and just does a typical, I need a weapon. He just like gives me the assault rifle and starts murking the fuck out of these elites.
And that's the thing.
Big impact.
I think you guys had even small expectations for the Halo show. I literally had below zero expectations for the Halo show because I've said forever that the Halo story is not a good story. The games, yes, have been good, but like the story didn't get good until like Halo 4 when they were like, you know what, let's try and focus on the relationship between Master Chief and Cortana. Like, let's really focus on that. And then people bitch and moan about it, and so then they moved away from it, and we're just like, you see what they were trying to do, like, okay, well, let's do this instead for Halo 5. And like, that's why Halo 5 stories suck, because it was clearly not what they had in mind. They were like, fuck, we gotta pivot. And then people didn't like it, and like, oh, okay, no, let's do this. And Halo Infinite tried to be more like just Halo 1, and like, they should have never listened to the fans. They should have just been like, no, this is our story, we're gonna do it. And I bet you people would have eventually been like, okay, I see what you're doing, we're warming up to it. Because they had a story in mind, and then everyone was like, we don't want this. Whatever. But yeah, like, trying to make that story, the Halo story, into a show, you don't have enough there. You don't. You don't have enough. It should have been a movie. That's why I had below zero expectations for a Halo show. So when I see what they did, what they were trying to, what does it mean to be human, and I enjoyed it for what it was. It would have worked better if it was in a Halo show. I think if it was just like sci-fi show number 369 or whatever, like, it would have been received far better, but it is what it is. It's a Halo show in name. And so, but then you see what happens in the second season when they're like, okay, let's try and adapt the Halo story. Let's start with Reach. And then, like,
The second season started with Reach. Do their whole Reach shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, they should have just done Reach for a show. That's your story right there. All this shit, figure it out. Lying about the whole fucking thing, apparently.
but like, they
whatever.
also have to, but the thing is too, because they're also following up on what they were doing with the first season. And then they also have to lead into the first game that, like, clearly they didn't know what the fuck to do, because they had so much backlash from that first season, even though they were most likely writing, obviously the second, and even were filming the second season, I think, too.
They were filming. They were greenlit the fucking second
Yeah,
season.
I know it
when
was
the first one came
greenlit.
out.
I know it was greenlit, but like they did so. You could clearly see they did some pivots, which is why I think the Reach story got fucking shoved to the side and ended up as one episode, because they're like, well, we got to hurry up too and get, because everyone wants Halo 1, and it's just like, it should have just been a movie. It should have just been a movie. It's what it should have been. The fact that like that is a very huge mistake that Xbox and Microsoft said do a show instead of just going forward with a movie. Like it needed to be a movie because you could again, yes, you can have Master Chief just he could barely say anything and you could still do the thing of like, oh, he doesn't have to take off his helmet because we don't have to do any kind of character development because it's a fucking movie. And he's just kicking ass and killing aliens for 2.5 hours. And then he just blows up a Halo ring and then that's it. Wait for the next movie. Because, yeah, again, it's...
Well, if
like
you dumb it down, yeah, it sounds like shit. So, like...
But that's exactly...
There's more to it.
But that's...
You still got the Flood. You still got the Forerunners. You still got the Elites. It's not just facing the Elite and Covenant. There's other shit as well. It's a whole fucking space shit war, galactic war shit.
Yeah, but like the story of like except for the Flood, yeah, the Flood is in there. But like the story of like the Forerunners and all that stuff is mostly like you have to go to you have to go out of your way to see that story. I'm talking about shit that like the layman's person is gonna see like in a like the casual audience would even if they play the game and they just go forward shooting aliens. They'll the Flood they'll know about the Flood, but they're not necessarily going to know about the Forerunners and all that stuff because they're not necessarily going around looking for the terminals and all that stuff.
It's still like in Halo 3 and all this shit. Like it's still in there.
It's in there, but
technology. It's the game. So if they play the Halo, there's there. It's not like you have to go to some fucking secret Easter egg shit.
No, a lot of that is no. I'm saying like the bulk of that Forerunner story stuff. A lot of it is. It's like if you played Halo 3 ODST, like people know what the Halo 3 what that game's story is, but I bet you if you ask the casual audience who went through that, they're not going to know about I don't remember the name of that character, but the audio recordings and shit of like that chick who's like trying to get out of the city, when everything's happening and all that stuff. Like if you actually pay attention to that and go to get the audio recordings, like it ends up leading into like
Reach.
No, not leading into Reach. No, like leading into that creature or whatever. Like it has to do with the story of Halo 3 ODST, but like how many people are actually going around looking for all the audio recordings? Like,
well, you want to get the Hayabusa shit or the crazy shit armor in the game.
Yeah, but that's a lot of people like you and I. That's people like you and I who want to do that. Like, there's a lot of people who just there's a reason.
Like, if you wanted to know, you would have done it yourself. I'm like, okay, so these people who chose a fucking book nobody gave a fuck about to do it, and then they want to copy the game. Like, we don't have to play the game. We're from Hollywood. Let's do it and just shit on the game. This is fucking disrespectful.
Look at.
I think that's another backlash on that thing too as well.
Look at. Remember, Hollywood thinks all of America is stupid. There's a reason Netflix has that mandate or whatever it is. I think it's a mandate where it's like people have to constantly like explain what's happening in the movie because they don't think people are paying attention to anything. I mean, they're half right. Don't get me wrong. Thank things like TikTok apparently or whatever. But like, there's a reason that Netflix has that thing. Like, hey, you got to make sure that your characters are every so often explaining what's happening right now. That's why a lot of dialogue nowadays too is not like letting you know, or not. They're doing the whole like. They're not showing. They're telling like what's like backstory and all that stuff and. Like, oh, they have to explain every little thing. Like, me and my brother make the joke all the time, where it's like, you see it more and more where, like, I don't know, you guys notice it? Where it's like, oh, as they'll have, like, in a show, it's like one character talking to another character, like, well, as you know, this year we're doing the, what do you call it, our yearly festival, blah, 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 like, why would you say, like, as you know, we're doing our yearly festival? That's for the audience. Like, that's... Like, you don't need to have that kind of stuff. You could... like, oh, they're doing a festival and someone says like last year's was so much better or whatever, oh, then that should explain like, oh yeah, they do this every year. They don't need to be like a character being like, oh, our yearly festival, as you know, this and that. Like people don't pay attention to the nitty gritty. They pay attention to what's in front of them. And yeah, that's the Halo story. Like, if you talk with a lot of people, the Halo story is like there's the Flood, the Covenant, and he goes and blows up a ring.
That, and then we get the newer content, like I said, 4 and the newer ones, you start getting the Vanish and shit like that, and what are the fucking, what are the other alien shit? Like, oh fuck, I can't remember, the robot fucks?
Yeah, I'm forgetting what they're
Like
called.
4 and...
The Prometheans?
Yeah, Prometheans, yeah. Like those guys, like, I don't know, let's say, like, I felt like those fucking Bruce and shit sound crazy, or Halo, do a Halo Wars story for fuck's sake. That'd been cool as shit to do.
Again, like I said, they should have never made a Halo show. Should have been a Halo movie. They need to...
Halo should have been a movie. Like I said, ODST for the win for a show, because at that point you can bullshit anything you want. Nobody gives a shit because it's literally random ODST people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just bring Master Chief out once or twice in the season. Just to like get a significance, like, oh fuck, that's the one and only Master Chief, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Make even the mysterious character is a badass. He comes in, kills shit, and like, damn. I don't fuck with that guy.
Who brought this crazy gringo?
Yeah, who brought this gringo?
So yeah,
Like,
EA is now now privately owned. Jesus Christ. All right then, let's talk about this last fucking thing. All right. I don't even know where to start with this. All right.
You say words and then
Say words. So, Game Pass is getting more expensive.
What?
Yeah. So, I'm going to ease people in. So, they're changing the names of their tiers as well, because I think the lowest one was called Game Pass Core, right? So now it's called Game Pass Essential. So that's going to be $10 a month. You get your cloud gaming, you get your games. It's only 50 of the games, that they'll put on there. Obviously, first party releases will get put on there. Not day and date, but eventually, online multiplayer, that stuff. Then they got the premium tier, which is $15 a month. This one is 200 plus games. And this one says Xbox published games will be launched within a year on that one. So I guess, what's the next game that's coming out from them? Ninja Gaiden 4's?
Life is Strange.
Or whatever.
Or not Life is Strange, but High on Life.
High on Life or whatever. Yeah. Let's say a game releases today. By this time next year, it should be on that service. Who knows when they would actually put it on there. Now, there's a fucking asterisk or whatever on that thing. And if you look at the fine print, it says exclude Call of Duty titles. So I don't think they're going to be putting Call of Duty on that one. Yeah. And then, cloud gaming, online multiplayer. This one has all of them have the in-game benefits for Riot Games and all that stuff. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the Valorant and League of Legends. And I wonder if they're going to have to do anything with the fighting game one.
Oh, yeah, they probably will.
That one.
Yeah. Before I get to the ultimate tier, they are also raising the price of PC Game Pass from, $12 to $16.50, $16.49, whatever you want to say. That's basically gets you all the same benefits as Ultimate, but only on PC. So, yeah. Ultimate tier now. $30 a month. That gives you all the games. It's 400 plus games, but 75 plus day one games a year, including all Xbox published games. Ubisoft Classics is now getting added onto that. They just added a bunch of last week when they announced this. They just added a bunch of older Ubisoft games. EA Play is still being included. Well, I guess EA Play is only included on the Ultimate tier now. And Fortnite Crew is coming in November.
November 18th, I think.
November 18th. So if you play Fortnite, cool.
Yeah, that's $10 right there alone. I think Fortnite Crew is $10 a month.
I think it's $12 actually. I think I saw it's $12 for Fortnite Crew.
So
So yeah, the cloud gaming, you get 1440p for cloud gaming and the shortest wait times, multiplayer, Riot Game stuff, and rewards. Yeah. The internet was not happy about this. The $30 a month to jump from $20 to $30. It's a big jump. And there's been some stuff coming out lately too that like the reason this happened. Apparently, they lost $300 million in sales worth of Call of Duty sales or whatever. Also, with this, Microsoft announced that they're going to be doing like a free cloud gaming service that'll have ads. Currently, internal testing is for 1 hour sessions and 5 hour sessions a month. I don't think that's actually what it's going to be. I think it's going to be longer than that. But the thing I don't like that I've been seeing a bunch of people that I'm like, okay, people, let's not be hyperbolic about it. I mean, it's the internet. What can you do? That like, oh man, imagine playing a Call of Duty game or something, and in the middle I'm about to get a kill and an ad comes up. That's not how it's going to work. It's going to be ads like before the game actually.
When you launch the game.
Yeah, like let's be fucking real, people. They're not going to, in the middle of a game, they're not going to they're not going to have an ad. Or if they do, like it'll be like, oh, there's a loading screen, and instead of a loading screen, it's an ad for like, oh, play this game or something, and then real quick get out. Like that's, let's be fucking realistic here, people. Like any company doing that, it would be absolute, like just they're off their rocker. That's not a good move, no matter what.
You're playing like an Ubisoft game, you jump down to assassinate someone in Assassin's Creed, and it's like, Raid Shadow Legend.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
parry animation right there. Like, ready? Oh.
Yeah, so it's a lot, obviously.
Or just like you're playing the game and like fucking the assassin players. Have you guys heard of these Bessie issues?
I know, right? So yeah, and then so this came after a little bit too, where Sarah Bond was doing an interview with Game Watch, where she said that she confirmed that Xbox hit $5 billion in revenue during the fiscal year, and also that payments to creators have increased in value. So I guess they're starting to give more to the people that are putting games in their service and everything. Yeah. Again, the internet has not been happy. You have a lot of different sides. You have some people that are like, hey, you know what? I don't like it, but it's still the best value in gaming. And honestly, I do still think it's the best value in gaming. $30 a month is kind of a lot for a fucking subscription. But, like, yeah, you're getting a lot of games still. Like, people just want to point out, like, oh, yeah, like, Xbox games. But it's like, you don't just get Xbox games. Like, Hollow Knight Silksong came out recently and was on it. Like, you're going to get Ninja Gaiden 4. You're going to get Outer Worlds 2. You're going to get, what is it called? That fucking Lighthouse game. I forgot what it was called. Lightkeeper or something like that. I don't remember. Something else, too, is releasing this year that Microsoft is putting out. I don't remember, but it's going to be on Game Pass.
I mean, anything like, I think the High on Life 2, I mean, that's a good one. Like
Black Ops 7 is going to be on it. Duh. But yeah, High on Life, that's this year?
Yeah, it's like later this month.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it is going to be on Game Pass, though.
Yeah.
But, like, like next year... Oh, and Gears of War Reloaded. Yeah, it was just a remaster of Gears of War Ultimate Edition, but Gears of War Reloaded was on it. Stuff like that. Next year, we're going to have fucking, the next Forza game. Probably the next Halo game. Fable's supposed to come out next year. Gears of War E-Day. Like, and there's going to be stuff they haven't even announced yet. Like...
Yeah.
Look, does the price increase suck? Abso-fucking-lutely. Like, $30 a month is not something to just be like, yeah, whatever. But like, hey,
Yeah,
just
$360 a year, baby.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking money.
Maybe it might sound delusional, but I was like, if you download 7 games on Game Pass worth $70 and beat it or played a
Well,
ton of
okay.
hours on it, I think it should be fine, right?
So, like, by the time this year is over, I'll have spent. So this month I did still spend the $20. So far I'm at what, 200? So would it be $30? So it's what, 260? I'll have played what, Gears of War. Well, I probably would have bought Gears of War Reloaded. But still, Gears of War Reloaded, Hollow Knight, Silk Song I played a little bit. I'm gonna play Black Ops 7. I'm gonna play Outer Worlds 2.
Yeah, well, I think all of us are gonna play Black Ops 7 because it's 4-player co-op, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Ninja Gaiden 4, High on Life 2. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of games. I'll have gotten my money's worth so far on the service. And even just next year, if I play Fable, which is going to be $70, Gears of War E-Day is going to be $70. That's right there, $140. The next Halo game, the next Forza game, those are going to be $70 game. That's what, $280?
Next Call of Duty game.
The next Call of Duty game.
And not only that, you and Devin are game sharing, so he also gets the game. So it's actually double.
Yeah. So like, it because he's also able to play the games. I'm playing the games. Like $30 again. I know it's $30, and people see that, and it's just like, but like I'm looking at it that like, you know what? Fuck it. It's $30. 2 people are enjoying the games. We're saving money.
No, that's what I was telling myself. Like, and my fiance. Like,
it's double savings. Yeah.
Like me and Sam, like he downs a lot of those games on Game Pass. He plays a lot. He plays with his wife too in those games, and he buys a lot of games too. But he gets to play online. He gets all those things, and since I play Fortnite, I get the crew, and I don't spend bucks anymore. They get, that's a lot of value right there for that shit. Maybe I'm just thinking like, I know at first I was like, shit, that's a lot of fucking money, dude. But again, I'm paying for me and Sam. That's double people that are playing a lot of the games.
Yeah, and I'm paying for me and Devin.
I know it's a lot of money. But Netflix is $25.
Dude,
if you want to do 4K streaming right now.
I think I was gonna post an Instagram thing like, nobody talks about the Spotify upgrade or all this crazy shit for other streaming services, but obviously it's Xbox, so.
But the thing is,
kind of steep. I think bad timing because the console rise up to $650 for the Series X, and they're like, oh, by the way, the membership's also $30.
And
they maybe waited a bit.
And I think too,
and Costco's not selling them anymore.
Yeah, but also too,
the
thing is, it came out literally, I think, the day after, where they said, "Oh yeah, we made $5 billion in revenue from Game Pass." Like, so it's like, oh yeah, now we're also raising the prices. So like, it looks bad. It's like you're making a bunch of money, but you're still gonna ask us to pay more. Like, I understand it. Again, if you take off the fanboy goggles of like the PlayStation fanboys who are just like, Xbox is dead, they're charging you this and that, blah 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 blah, or the fanboy goggles of the Xbox people who are just like, no, it's Xbox, they always do well, and this is not, it's the best value in gaming because it's just Xbox. Like, if you just take a look, take a step back, look at everything, and just look at it, you're like, you know what? Look at all these games. And yeah, I forgot the next Call of Duty next year or whatever. Yeah, like that'll be $70. That's $350 in games that I'll play next year from 5 games.
Yeah, and then again, double it because Devin's gonna play, so
yeah,
almost $700.
So that's like a $700 savings because he's not spending that and I'm not spending that.
That's what I was saying. Like you better find a buddy to game Pass share, bro. Like it seems like it.
Yeah, exactly. But like or like, well, Devin like texted me. He's like, "Hey, what was it, Dutch? You said, like maybe you could find a buddy. It's like, hey, look, we'll do the game share stuff. You give me $15, and then there we go half and half. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
there's ways. I
feel like I buy the membership. I think Sam buys a lot of the games, so I feel like that I'm not gonna.
That's.
I feel like it's pretty even.
I mean, yeah, Devin typically is the one who ends up buying like the games that we end up buying. Like buy.
Not on
Devin ends up doing it. Yeah.
I bought Borderlands. I bought the Prototype Collection.
Devin ends up.
What else
pretty much.
That I bought.
Yeah, because I mean, it kind of works out. Like I get all the Game Pass stuff, and obviously he's he plays the Game Pass game, and he pretty much, like, I don't know, like, obviously there's just some games you don't play, but like the big releases you do play. Like, I don't know, are you gonna play Outer Worlds?
Yeah.
2?
Oh yeah, I beat Outer Worlds 1, so I'm gonna play Outer Worlds 2. Like
just,
I probably won't beat Ninja Gaiden 4, but I'll play it just because like I don't feel like I'm not gonna have time. And hey guys, I know. And then like we got the Ubisoft Classic. Like we can play Skull and Bones right now.
yeah,
I know I was gonna say like shit. I think I told
we've
Everett that,
talked
like,
about
shit,
it.
I
Like,
guess
hey, we should play it. Yeah,
we finally got it, bro.
maybe we should now fucking play that quadruple A game, Skull and Bones.
I wish. See, what they needed to do is like make it quadruple A. Like, imagine if we could romance each other in that.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that sounds good. That's a
The boys,
quintuple A
just
game
the
right there.
boys on the ship, just making googly eyes at each other and romancing each other.
It gets already lonely at sea. You know what I'm saying, bro? Everett looks a little pretty with that mouth over there.
Yeah, it looks like I got something that'll cure that scurvy.
Oh, looks like he dropped the cannonball, bro.
So
my flag is at full mast right now.
oh god. So another thing that I wanted to get your guys's opinion on, your guys' take on this.
Is it about romancing each other?
Oh my god. So someone pointed this out, like in a tweet or whatever. Like, this is just Xbox now being like, you know what, we're a business, we're gonna make money. Like they're kind of just leaning into that more now. And
yeah.
And I was like, you know what, this makes fucking sense. Because I had replied to that guy, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, basically, they should just lean into being a business because they're still going to make money. People are going to buy what they want. Like, we've talked about Nintendo so much, and people bitched and moaned like, I can't believe everything's so expensive from Nintendo. But they still went and bought the damn fucking things. Like, people are just going to spend their money regardless. And even all the people who are like, I'm canceling my Game Pass, and put a tweet online showing that they canceled it, they're going to come right back when Call of Duty comes out. Like, come on. Let's be fucking real here, people. Or when a game they really want to play, like, I'll just go ahead and resubscribe. But, like, you know what? Of course they're leaning into it. I said this in the tweet, like, in my reply, like, because he said, like, Microsoft or Xbox used to be like, we're going to do all these, like, gamer-friendly things, and all that stuff. And now they're not really worrying about that. But, like, what did that get them? They're like, we got backwards compatibility and we're going to do this. And, we have this Game Pass subscription where you could do all this. They did a lot of stuff, that was gamer friendly. But again, where did that get them? Third place. Like, they were, honestly, they probably were never going to, like, quote unquote, beat PlayStation or Nintendo. It got them third place. And so, you know what? Like, I'm probably thinking too, like, you know what? Hey, we're just going to do what we're going to do. And people are still going to pay them, for Game Pass and their games and their consoles and all that stuff. Like, yeah, so I don't know. I wanted to get your guys' like thoughts on, like, this makes kind of sense to me, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty accurate that, yeah, like, Microsoft is, I don't know. It's just to make money. Everyone's out here to make money, and that's what they're doing now. And it's like,
still the Game Pass stuff, right?
all these, yeah, and all these companies, and like, that's the thing is too, it's like, you don't have to get Game Pass. If you're like, if this $30 increase is too much, and you're like, you know what? You're like, fuck it. I am just like, I don't know. You're like, I like mainly do Call of Duty, but like, I just want to dabble in these other games. And it's like, then just, like, you're like, I don't like, you're not wanting to try all of them. You're not like, I'm not going to do Outer Worlds. I'm not going to do High on Life 2. Like, I'm not going to do all these other games. Like, then yeah, just cancel it and just, you buy them when they go on sale. Like, at least there's that option.
Yeah,
it's like, because then you have like
the bonus, right, for buying games. As long as you have Game Pass, you get a little sale, like a discount.
I don't think they have that anymore. Actually, I think that actually quietly went away.
Oof, I'm out.
Or even like,
I think it's for DLC. I think it's for DLC and add-ons.
Yeah, okay.
DLC stuff, whatever.
Yeah, so yeah, like if it's like you have Indiana Jones and you want to buy the DLC for Indiana Jones, it's like you don't get like the 10% or whatever. But yeah, but it's like Nintendo. It's like, I don't know, anything that's on their old library now you can't even buy. You can't just be like, oh, I want to have, like, you have to have their membership in order to play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. You can't just buy Wind Waker. At least with Microsoft, it's like they'll release a game and be like, you can buy it, or it's on Game Pass. Like, you could buy Hollow Knight Silk Song, or if you just have Game Pass, it's fucking there. Like, and then you could buy it later if you cancel. But like, at least there's the option. It's not like you have to have Game Pass to play Hollow Knight Silk Song on Xbox. Like, if you don't have Game Pass, and that's what Nintendo does, they kind of paywall their class. I know it's their classics, but still, like, everyone loves Nintendo's classics. So it's like you're
Well, remember they had
paywalling
the
that behind
what
the
was it called?
membership.
The eShop, and you could
The eShop used to be great.
because you
Well,
could
but
buy
the
those
eShop,
games.
like, yeah, well, like, I remember I bought, like, on the Wii, I bought, like, the Super Mario Bros. 3, but then with the eShop, like, I don't know if your Wii broke down because it was attached to your console, like, you just lost all your
Yeah,
shit. Then they finally then by the time they made gamer tags, essentially, it's like, oh yeah, like, for the full first party new stuff, like, yeah, like, now if you bought the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle, it's attached to your Nintendo ID and you could buy a new console. But it's like, I want to be able to, I would love, because I don't like, I mean, I don't really need a Nintendo Switch online membership because I'm not like gonna play Mario Kart. Like, if it was like how Mario Kart, it's like paywalled behind like having a membership or whatever online, it's like, that's fine. I don't really care to play Mario Kart online. I want to just buy games from your classic library. I don't want to have a membership. I wish they would just sell them separately as an option as well.
yeah.
And I feel like
I wish they would
you would
too.
make
Actually,
more money
yeah.
because you'd have a lot of people that would be like, oh, fuck it, I want to buy Wind Waker. I want to buy this classic here, there, and there, that pop up. But what do we know?
We're just the consumer.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Again, like I said, I do think it sucks that we have to pay $10 more, but
Yeah. But like, I think that's a thing too. Like, what if you're playing on Xbox, playing Fortnite, you're getting the membership, and you get Fortnite Crew, and they're adding it together. Like, okay, whatever. You're spending
Yeah.
$30 in a different way, but
Yeah,
Right.
like that. You're getting your
Yeah.
$10 value right there.
And not only now you get a Ubisoft, and you get a lot more games now for day one shit. So
Yeah, I mean, like, if you
It is
never
a
played
bad
Hogwarts
thing.
Legacy because you were like, I didn't have, like,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Hogwarts
That's a
Legacy.
great
pissed me off
game.
because we bought that. It's actually Sam bought the game fucking last month. But anyway, yeah, exactly. There's Hogwarts Legacy, and maybe we start seeing more games that pop up even
Yeah,
more.
look at, like, there's a new Paw Patrol game on Game Pass right now.
But
Like, we
that
got
came out
Paw
before.
Patrol.
That came out before.
I know, but still, but I'm saying, like, look at the value. There's a new Paw Patrol game.
Peppa Pig's back, bro. Peppa Pig. Well, we do have Monopoly, so it's easy gamer score probably for sure. Gotta play.
Wheel of Fortune. Let's go.
Xbox would redeem themselves if they brought back 1 versus 100.
Man, I wish.
Yeah, and you can actually win, like, an actual, like, Xbox currency. Because didn't you actually win, like,
I thought you got Microsoft points.
yeah, that's how long ago it was.
Yeah. Fuck.
Dude, there's a
dude.
Barbie game on Game Pass right now. Like, let's go.
Co-op.
So,
Barbie Project Friendship. Let's go.
also, I guess I don't know. I didn't want to talk about this actually until I guess Microsoft apparently like put out a statement. So there was rumors. I don't remember who the person was. He's a leaker apparently that has some track record. That he was apparently leaking that Microsoft was thinking about they were probably going to stop console production. They would just that was it. They were gonna completely get out of the console gaming space. Just be a complete third party publisher, and that was it. Obviously, that fucking rumor just ran fucking hog wild. Yeah, Xbox had to come out and make a statement. So their statement, yeah, we are actively investing in our future first-party consoles and devices designed, engineered, and built by Xbox. For more details, the community can revisit our agreement announcement with AMD. So they had to come out and say, like, hey, no, guys, we are still making consoles. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I was hesitant to want to talk about the rumor, but Microsoft themselves came out and said, hey, shut the fuck up. We're still making consoles, so. I don't know. I mean.
Yeah, I think they're making one more console.
Honestly,
and then they're dipping out.
Honestly, I think both PlayStation and Microsoft, or Xbox, might only last one more generation.
Yeah, unless Sony is doing something where where it is kind of like the hybrid system, then I think they can, if they're going to do like a PlayStation Switch, then they might stay around a little bit longer making.
Well, here's also the thing. When that rumor was coming out, there was, going around that they were like, oh, they're not making consoles. I actually kind of was like, you know what, that makes sense. But not in the way people were taking it. My thought process was that, like, Microsoft was like, you know what? Let's not make consoles. Let's have other people do shit for us. And it's Xbox branded. Like what do you call it? I mean, they said it too, right? But, like, that the next console's a hybrid console that's more PC-like. So, like, my thought process, and especially too because they have that agreement with AMD, that's like, oh, you know what? Here's our like OS. Go ahead and if Alienware wanted to make a console that was or like a mini PC that you could play on your TV, but it's an Xbox branded one and it has the Xbox OS, then go ahead. Or Razer, or I don't know if Razer actually does anything.
Razer, though. If I use a Mogan, I'm gonna get a cool Xbox mouse, keyboard.
I mean, yeah.
That'd be kind of legit, though. Legit.
I mean, that was my thinking. But that was my thinking. Is that, like, it's not that they're done with the console space completely. That they themselves were like, we're just gonna outsource this shit, and
we'll get an Alienware Xbox in the future.
Yeah, Alienware, Lenovo, more Asus stuff. Like, they'll make the consoles that are more PC-like, and it has an Xbox, and now we just focus on the Xbox operating system for that. And so they could still have their cake and eat it too, where it's like, yeah, this is a console. You could plug it into, the TV and all that stuff. But it's also kind of a PC, so you can, do this. Or you could buy your Steam games and your your GOG games and your Epic Game Store stuff and things like that or whatever. That was my thought process. So, I mean, I kind of, because the thing is too, I think that's where PlayStation's going to end up going too. Again, like, we've talked about this to death, but, like, it's so expensive to make games and to make consoles. And, like I've said a bunch before, selling consoles famously they were always selling them at a loss. But, like, they don't want to do that, which is why, and obviously
well, either sell them at a loss or it's like breaking even for profit. Like, even when, like, JJ and I were working at GameStop, it's like, because, like, GameStop buys the consoles for, the price that they're selling it for, so they would bitch at us if we didn't attach, like, a controller or sell some used games with it. They'd be like, you just sold a brand new Xbox. Like, yeah, the person didn't fucking want anything. What am I supposed to do? Like, tackle them and make them they buy something, like a controller? If they don't want another controller, like, they said, like, especially with, like,
they were like, my system red ring, so
they don't need anything. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, they don't need anything else.
Yeah, but yeah, and obviously there's a few factors. Like I said, the higher cost of development and all that stuff. Trump's tariffs are obviously not helping. Which actually, funny, Gavin Newsom, the fucking governor of California, tweeted retweeted a Newswire post saying that Microsoft raising Xbox GamePass prices by 50%, and he replied to it, "Thanks, Donald Trump." So, yeah.
Yeah, his Twitter game has been, or like whoever's running his Twitter has been doing a good job.
Damn, you don't think it's him? Fuck. But yeah,
I don't. Like, I think, I mean, maybe how he came up with the idea to do all the trolling and pretending to tweet exactly like Trump, but I highly doubt he's the one that's. I think they have some, I don't know, a couple Gen Zers on the staff that are doing some stuff.
maybe.
He probably signs off on all of it. Like, they probably come up with stuff, and then they like, hey, do you want to do this, and then signs off on it.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, gaming is not a fucking cheap hobby anymore.
Yeah, I don't think there is anything more as a cheap hobby.
Well, so
No.
actually, like
Your
one,
hobby's just
yeah.
gooning on Instagram for free.
So one more thing before we start wrapping this up. So like obviously now, Game Pass raise the prices. What do you think of the chances that by this time next year, PlayStation will have raised the price of PlayStation Plus?
It doesn't matter. They did
Probably.
nothing wrong, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's actually good that they did because it's better because they'll have better games, right? Right? Like Last of Us Part 1, like cubed or some shit
So
Yeah,
I was saying,
I can't wait till we get Last of Us on the Xbox.
on Xbox. Oh, that's gonna be tight, bro. I'm buying it 100%. I'm actually the 500th. What was it? Fuck. The 595th person to pre-order that $350 book.
oh god. So fuck. I was like, my thought process for them, I'm like, they're gonna raise their prices soon, and watch them raise it to $25 for the PlayStation Plus Premium. I think it's called, is the highest tier. And yeah, watch people be like, oh, but it's still a better service than Xbox. Like, how is it a better service than Game Pass? Like, they don't put their games in their day and date. I don't even know when they put their games. You still need it for online. You don't get, like, yeah, you get streaming. I guess you get movies or whatever. But yeah. And watch. I'm like,
cool. I'm gonna get Venom and Madam Web. Thanks.
I know, right?
Forget that other one. Fuck. What's the other one? The other bad guy. He's from Spider-Man 2.
Craven.
Craven, yeah, dude. We got Craven, dude.
I don't even know.
I've never
Did that
seen
even
it.
go? Yeah, like I heard it was. Like, I heard it was even worse than Madam Web.
It's not that. It wasn't good.
I think my
Mormon
brother.
Craven time.
So I think my brother said that Madam Web is a worse movie, but Craven was kind of boring, I think. Whereas Madam Web was kind of stupid funny, I think. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, Craven's on Netflix too.
Because he's watched both.
Yeah, I can't even. I have just like the cheapest like ad version of Netflix. I can't even watch Ben the Last Dance on Netflix. It's like, change your plan to watch this. Like, go
Wow.
fuck yourself. Like, and same with Craven. Craven, you can't even watch it on the ad. Like, really? You're gonna make me pay more? Just give me more ads. I don't give a shit. I feel like I'm Netflix just for K-pop Demon Hunter.
Dude, it's actually good, bro. I actually bought a skin for Fortnite. I got
Dude,
Zoe.
I've seen that movie, I think, 15 times already.
Damn.
Kid's obsessed with it.
But yeah, I don't know. You guys got anything else? Any more to add?
Let us touch you.
All right. So that was episode 71, Gaming Chamber. You guys like what we do with this podcast? What I do on the channel? The stupid shit that gets said in some of these discussions. Jesus Christ. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit that bell notification icon. I guess that's important too now.
Put F's in the chat if you want us to touch Everett.
Put F's in the chat. Exactly.
I know it's comment section, but I just like saying F's in the chat.
F's in the chat.
That's what the streamers say, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what they say. But yeah. All right then. So I've been your host, Everett.
Boo.
Devin.
Oh, wait. That wasn't me that was booing. That was someone else. See you guys.
JJ.
Yay, it's JJ.
Bro.
He's the best.
Yeah. And peace out, guys. See you guys in the Battlefield 6, bro.
Oh my God. All right, and until next time, we'll catch you later.